Hi, today we are going to discuss about gearbox. We know that what is gearbox? It is a transmission device which is used between engine output shaft and final drive in order to transfer required torque and power to the wheels of vehicles. So this is the function of gearbox. Gearbox is used in automobiles, machine tools, etc. We know that the machine tools like lathe, milling machines, etc. requires wide range of spindle speeds because a machine tool is adaptable for cutting different types of materials, having different properties, using varying grades of cutting tools on workpieces of different diameters. Thus, the provision of variable spindle speeds is necessary in order to meet different requirements. Requirement of speed gearbox. So these are all the requirements of a speed gearbox. It should or it must provide design series of spindle speeds, transmit a required amount of power to the spindle, provide smooth and silent operations of the transmission. It must be simple in construction. It has different methods of speed in gearbox, that is sliding mesh gearbox and constant mesh gearbox. Next, preferred numbers. So preferred numbers means conventionally rounded off values are derived from a geometric series. There are five basic series denoted as R5, R10, R20, R40 and R80. By using this basic series, we can select required spindle speeds based on calculated step ratio value. What is step ratio? It is also called as an step ratio, series ratio or progression ratio. It is denoted as psi. When the spindle speeds are arranged in geometric progression, then the ratio between two adjacent speeds is known as an step ratio or progression ratio. How to calculate the step ratio? By using this formula, that is psi power n minus 1 equal to n maximum divided by n minimum. N maximum means maximum speed of the gearbox. N minimum means minimum speed of the gearbox. Small n denoted as, that is, number of speeds available in gearbox. So this is the formula to find step ratio or series or progression ratio. By using this step ratio value, we can select the basic series. It has five basic series. Already we discussed it. That is R5, R10, R20, R40 and R80. Based on this basic series, we can select spindle speeds with the help of design data book. Next, structural formula. It is must while designing the gearbox. So what is structural formula? Structural formula n equal to P1 into x1 into P2 into x2 into P3 into x3 into P4 into x4, etc. Here P1 into x1 is called as an stage 1, P2 into x2 is called as an stage 2 respectively. Here n equal to number of speeds available at the spindle. P1, P2, P3 is denoted as stages available in gearbox. X1, X2 is a characteristics of the stages or intervals between two speeds of the gearbox. So this is the structural formula. By using the structural formula, we can identify how many stages are required for that particular gearbox. For example, we are going to use 6-speed gearbox. In the 6-speed gearbox, how much stages are required? We can calculate with the help of this structural formula. Next, kinematic layout. It is also called as an kinematic arrangements. Kinematic layout gives arrangements of gears in gearbox. It provides a number of informations for designing a gearbox. It provides number of speeds available at the spindle, then number of stages used to achieve the required spindle speeds, then number of simple gear trains required to obtain required spindle speeds, that is number of gear wheels required, and their arrangements. The overall working principle of the gearbox. Then informations required for structural formula and ray diagram. So this is the informations got from kinematic layout. Next, ray diagram, or also called as an speed diagram. The ray diagram is a graphical representation of the drive arrangements in general form. In other words, the ray diagram is a graphical representation of the structural formula. It gives informations for designing a gearbox, that is number of stages required, then number of speeds in each stages, then order of kinematic layout of the stages, then total number of speeds available at the spindles. These are all the informations getting from this ray diagram. So this is called as an ray diagram. While designing the gearbox, we must draw the ray diagram and kinematic arrangements. Thank you.